What do you think a meme is? It's programming you. Those are programmed responses. So your first initial reaction is to regurgitate that. Yes, laughing my ass off. Yes, internet culture is programming. It used to be movies in Hollywood. They switched to the internet to program you. Why do I keep doing this stuff? Because there's nothing more powerful for my spiritual journey that I could possibly be doing. There's nothing more I could... Here, let me put it this way. The reason I started doing this in the first place was because I was going to do this regardless. I was going to practice this for myself because of how much it does for me. And if everyone was open-minded enough to believe in themselves as being powerful enough to do things with their mind, because, the universe is mental. All reality is mental. It's a mental projection. This is a hologram. This is a projection of consciousness. Do we have to go back into the piezoelectricity stuff and how this is a tuning fork? Basically, you're picking up wavelengths, vibrations. Everything's energy. Energy travels in sine waves. This is collapsed sine waves, collapsed by this. It's all proven. There's nothing to debate anymore. Like the science is there. You just have to merge spirituality. Energy is spirit. Energy is spirit, okay? That's what spirit is. You don't have to believe in me. I'm going to believe in me. The more people that do believe in me, the more I believe in myself. But the battle is all self. I'm not here. I don't do this to get people to believe in me. I usually don't interact at all. All I am doing is practicing and working on having more. The better I get, the more faith I have in myself. The more faith I have in myself, the better I get. Now, the more people that I interact with that have positive interactions, now we're vibing together. We're raising each other's frequencies. You ever been in that flow state where everything goes well? That goes back to intuition, where you're a magnet. The flow state is when you're in that electromagnetic zone where you're vibing at your frequency. Like, okay, let's put it this way. You are a reflection of God because everything is mirrors. It's all refracted light. Light vibrating at a frequency to be made physical for you to experience it. Time is just the thread for you to experience it in a coherent manner. But everything is just now. There is no past or future. It's all just experiences. You and I should get a little overly. Definitely won't catch arthritis. Because of me. I'm actually clearing energetic blockages. So basically your chakra centers, it's all about clearing the blockages in your chakra centers. Do a book next. When I can do a book, I will. Do something other than foil. I'm doing foil because I'm gonna start at the bottom and work myself up, obviously. Did you read that in a book? Let me see. No, most of this came intuitively. You tune the magnet and you get downloads from spirit, which is energy. That's how this all started for me. Here, we're gonna do this again. You're not hurting me when you come in here and say negative things. It does not hurt me, but it does hurt you. It hurts you. You're putting yourself in a vibration that is lower than where you should be. See, even if I'm causing you to lash out and say negative things, you're giving energy to me to try and control me to stop doing something. See, you're not punished for your sins, you're punished by your sins. When you're feeling envy, shame, guilt, these lower vibration feelings, you're lowering the electromagnetic field because you're giving your energy away, because you're saying something has power over you. See, when you're lashing out and saying negative things, those are trauma responses. That's programming. You've been taught to do that. You've been taught by going to school and getting bullied until you stop believing in the silly things you believe in. Once again, this is all provable. You can go look at the science on my page. I post tons of information about all this stuff. It is all openly available. This is the age of technology. Everything you need is at your fingertips to understand the nature, and I'm careful with my words because the nature of reality is easy to understand. You have to open your mind, tune in to the energy around you, let it teach you. I'm not taught by books or the stuff on here though. I learned how to tune to the energy, and then I go and find what I need to find to prove it. That was a good one. Whee! All right, let me ask you. If you go around being negative, if you see people going around and they're just negative, not a nice thing comes out of their mouth, are those happy people? Are those guys having a happy life? Are you having a happy life? Are you enjoying your life? Or what's causing you to lash out at me? Like, if you think what I'm doing is silly, why don't you just scroll? Why are you wasting so much time watching me? Stop avoiding it and use a flat sheet. I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm not trying to prove anything to you other than I just want you to open your mind and stop being negative. If you're going to be negative, like, that just hurts you. That is the only thing I care about, is that you start living happy lives. Start doing things you enjoy. Don't worry about the people like this, the negative people, stopping you from doing what you enjoy. That's mind control. See, this is part of the system of mind control. Do you think all this is by accident? That we've been trained to respond to things this way? It starts in school and it continued on with the internet. Why do you think the internet is such a goddamn mess that it is? It's by design. People hide behind screens. Let's look at all the people being negative. Most people are hiding just behind screens. You're not posting anything. You're not trying to better yourself. What are you doing with your life? Are you happy with your life? Do you look in a mirror and do you see someone you love? Do you love what you see in the mirror? I really want you to go. This is something I do every day. I go look in the mirror and I find things I love about myself, and then I find things I hate about myself, and then I try to change my perception on those things.